Hello everyone, and we are back. It is episode 10 of our Oxygen Not Included Quest for 300 series, and we are basically continuing off right where we left off on episode 9. Okay, so like we said at the end of episode 9, we're going to have to start getting access to the slime up here. There's plenty of slime up here that can be converted into algae. Even though we do have this supply of algae over here, I don't want to rely on just this. If we can convert it, we can convert it. Remember that it also produces a byproduct of polluted water. Polluted water will then get put into a filtration system that will then drop regular water in here. All these things are in need of water now, so we now need to drill down into here, build a platform across so people can get access, and we'll be able to access that piping. So without further ado, we're going to slow her back down and we're going to unpause it. And we also got to get this here done as well. This is got to get finished built up here, because we need to be able to get the last bedrooms made so that we can then get these guys all going and sleeping in their proper rooms, and we can try and increase the decor a little for them so that it's a bit nicer for them. We don't want these guys in terrible conditions, right? Our food's still holding out very nicely. We still got 60 mush bars going. Yeah, they got a long way to go. There's a lot of material left here. We're looking at 6 or 7,000 kilos worth of stuff that they have to pick up. So it will take a little bit of time for them to clear that up. In the meantime, like I said, we need to come down here to actually not right there, right there, and we need to deconstruct that tile. Oh no, yeah, that tile, and we need to replace it with a ladder once it's deconstructed. There we go. And then we will put just a regular, that's this granite, sedimentary rock, granite, because we don't want it to decompose with the water, right? Okay, there we go. And we're gonna need some digs going on here too, because people got to be able to access it. So that should do it. We still got a good amount of coal here. We're probably gonna have to find another coal repository somewhere along here. Ladder's getting built, and that should do it there. Do we have any more coal just laying around? That's igneous rock. There it is. Excuse me. So we do have some more coal here to our access. We also have iron ore. We got igneous rock. We got plenty of coal right here. Look, if we need it when we dig down here, we can dig over here and grab all that coal. That should be no problem. So, first off, okay, perfect. And then we need to get Lyra over here. Where is she? There she is. She is now the owner of that bed, which now means that this cot can now be deconstructed. Perfect. Now we're going to have to be very cautious on how we do this, because we do have some polluted oxygen up here, and we don't want to lose access to that polluted. We don't want that polluted oxygen to work its way in, right? So with this, these guys are going to climb over, they're going to be on the ladder, they're going to have there you go. So now that it's built, they can start constructing it. So this insulated tile here will definitely work very nicely to keep them warm, make sure that the temperature stays decent. Okay, now this is where we're going to get a little tricky. We're going to put another one there. And hopefully they'll be able to come here and do this up. He's gonna finish building that one. Okay, they're gonna dig through there. We got someone building that tile down there. That's beautiful. Look at that. Things are finally getting finished off here. Once that one gets built, then we got to build the one there. Okay, they're supplying all the supplies we need. Coal is going through. And look, now that we've done that, they now have access to tons of liquid water. Again, that's perfect. Look at this. It says now liquid is 310,000 there. Oh, we got tons of polluted water, but we only get 71,000 actual water. So if we could somehow get our polluted water going, then we'd be laughing. No power down here, eh? I think it's because I took out a cable along my cleanup. Okay. Yes, I did, see. There it is. That's just got to be repaired. Okay. Look at that. Everyone's sleeping nice and sound. And in the meantime, we're going to just get ourselves up in here. That ladder. We'll see how that turns out. But we do have these that got to be built. So see, they were able to pull that off with minimizing the amount of waste that got in there. So hopefully they can actually hit that on that corner, because I think what we have is we got polluted oxygen starting to seep in here through that crack in the corner. So they're able to pull that off. That would be, oh, they are. Look at that. Oh, you left it right on the cusp of being finished. Come on, finish her up. Oh, 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 oh. That looked like it hurt. Actually, we can actually just replace that tile right there like that. And then I think we're laughing. And then someone will come up, finish that off, and then we can add our rooms back. And then look at that, we're done. And then once they finish off those two tiles, then the rooms are complete. And we'll just leave it for fix up. So they'll just, oh, no, 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 no. I'm gonna be happy if that guy makes it through. Okay, good. Good. So I'm not sure that tile, they should be able to reach it and finish it off. No, it says unreachable. Oh well. There you go. That'll get deconstructed. And all we gotta do is run cleanup. Okay, and then they can just pick up all the supplies, do cleanup, and then we can put in the, where are they? Pneumatic doors. Okay, and then the beds. Where's the furniture? There we go. And we need decor. There it is. And everyone gets a little painting above their bed, of course. And that should be absolutely fine for them. These guys should be hunky-dory in here. We get good access to water. Coal seems to be going good, but I think we're starting to get low on it. Yeah. But these batteries, they get a good amount of power into them. I think from an oxygen standpoint, we probably could. Nope. Nope. Disable. And disable. that for now and probably disable that. Just because I think with how much oxygen concentration we have going on right now, I don't think it's really necessary for us to keep producing it, right? I think it'll be fine. So they got a little bit more igneous and granite to pick up there, and they have a fair bit of obsidian and granite to pick up here. But again, once they're done, they'll build the beds, so we'll be able to get these two moved up in there, and we'll be able to bring in our new duplicate that we can bring in. And once we bring in the new duplicate, then we shall have a bit more leeway to run some more things. We also got to get this cleared up here too. This stuff here needs to get swept up as well. Remember, all these things that are left on the ground do negative effects to decor, and make it so that people aren't that happy. We don't want that. We want the people here to be happy. If they're not happy, then they get stressed, and when they get stressed, then they don't do stuff, and they make messes and all kinds of bad, nasty stuff. So again, we're on cleanup mode, so we're just going to double time everything. Food is still looking good. We still have 57 mush bars. That should be able to keep these guys going for a bit. Okay. Look at that. She's getting her stress relieved. She's okay. Oxygen concentration is still good. You see, one of the advantages is that because we turn some of these off, that they're no longer using up as much algae. Right? The algae is going to stay fine. And oh yeah, they started to make it up the ladder. I think they are. They're working onto it. Like this guy here, he knows he's got a project to do. He's like, I got this, guys. I got this. I can handle this. And that's what he's working on. He knows. So now we just got Joshua and Hans. Hans, I guess, and Joshua. Which means that then we can come here and deconstruct that. And deconstruct that. And then that means, because we've gone ahead and done that, we can, I want 2 more massage tables here. Then that will keep everyone nice and happy. Look, we all get the crude painting. Everyone gets a crude painting, apparently. Yeah, I guess we have no artistic flair here. Well, looks like we're out of coal now. It's not too bad, I guess. Okay, and that doesn't have any slime, so it's saying no slime. Missing out on slime, but look, everyone's in their rooms. Look at that. Everyone's all content, sleeping away in their room. So we have our nice little carbon monoxide pit going on here, which is great because, I mean, all that carbon monoxide just gonna flow down. The oxygen's gonna stay nice up here. We got the algae terrariums here that are doing their job. They're gonna eventually be able to clear this out and make this decent breathable air. right? So it'll take a little bit of time, but they'll be able to pull it off. They got polluted oxygen in there. I mean, with the polluted oxygen, it's not a good thing. So what we're gonna have to do is we'll put. Does that have a negative to core? No, but what we'll do is we'll put one here, and one here, and then that can help help clear up the oxygen and keep it nice and clean, because those, yeah, filter polluted oxygen out of the air. And they require what? Oxygen and they require oxygen and water, right? No, they just require sand. The way they work. That's good. Okay. We're double timing it again. There's still a little cleanup there. They still got what? Yeah, 2,000 kilos worth of that to go. And there we go. Oh, I haven't added power to those other two benches. Natural gas generator, eh? Okay. There we go. Someone will come and connect this up. And then, depending on where things are at... Oh yeah, look at him. This guy's almost done. This guy's doing great. Yeah, I think and that's a good level 9 dig. Priority 9 dig there. Yeah, and they're gonna go. I'll get some cleanup done. Yeah, so none of those massage tables are online. And I think come morning, I think it's a good time to go ahead and bring in this new duplicate come morning time. We'll wait till the cycle pulls through here. There it is. Choose. So that's a scaredy cat. It means he cannot perform combat, but he's got dig and he's got learn, and he's uncultured. That's fine. This one here can't cook and will fall asleep anytime, and this one will fall asleep anytime. So this one has quick learner. This one has great overall skills. It's okay. Moves as quickly in water as land. So guess what? We get to pick you. Go. That's our new duplicate. There you go. You now have a cot. Yes, look at you guys. Just working away like busy little bees. Okay, and then we want to get some good level 9 cleanup on that, because we want whatever's in here, all this slime here. As you can see, we got 1,300 kilos of slime here, and it slowly breaks down, right, as it releases gas. So what we want to do is we want to be able to have them pick it up and bring it down so that we can store it, and then have the biodistiller down here to start distilling it, see? And it'll start producing out water. And there we go. Then it'll take it all and it will start producing it, and we'll end up with algae. Algae on the floor. Oh wow, I filled up all those storage containers already. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to build more. They really got to come up with an upgraded version of storage here. Oh. Okay, and this is all but good. And all but, again, the organics. This is what happens when you have so much stuff, right? This is like the game of pack rat, if you will. You just gather up pretty much everything and you just store it in hopes that you're going to need it at some point. Essentially. Right? I don't have any coal, so surprisingly enough my batteries seem to be holding out pretty decent. But I guess I'm not really using much on it, am I? And I do have these guys generating power every once in a while too. Producing like 400 watts every so often. So I think it's safe to say that we can deconstruct that and deconstruct that in the morning. And how's the oxygen looking? Oxygen's getting, oh, still pretty decent in there though. But I guess we can start turning on some of these buildings. We can definitely re-enable this one and re-enable this one. Yeah, we definitely need to do that. So they'll get re-enabled, they'll start producing the oxygen, that will start pushing it back down again. Because we need that to occur, if you will. So now what we need is, this is where we need that air scrubber. So this filters carbon dioxide and removes it from the air, which is key at this point. I think what we need to do is we need to add this here. So you require water, carbon dioxide, power. You need an intake pipe and outtake pipe. You produce polluted water and heat, and you add to decor. So, oh no, wrong thing. You produce water and heat and decor, yeah. So you take water, you take carbon dioxide, you take power, you need input and output port. So we want to keep you there, I think. What's this? Oh, he's infected. Great. I don't know how, and we got no place to rejuvenate this guy either, do we? Medical. Apothecary. Electrical wire. What other medical station should we have? What's that? Raw metal. Apparently I have no more metal. Yeah, I don't have any more metal, surprisingly. And what do you need? No fabrication queued. What's this? What do you need? Water and sand. Somehow it fixes everything. Stops horrible accidents from happening. Helps heal speed diarrhea. Okay. So we just need someone to get on that. Delivering water. I have no clue who's able to apothecary that, but someone will. Because this guy is the spores. That's not good. We don't want someone to have the spores. Okay. So I think what we need to do is We need to get a ladder. We gotta bring it down. Down here. And we need to deconstruct that tile. And then we need to build a pump down here. Okay. And what do we got down here for plumbing? Liquid pump. Okay. And I think for that, those guys should be okay. Yes, get the pump going. So it's going to need power, I know for sure. Okay, that's important. And we're going to need to have piping. Okay. Okay, that's good. And we know that we're going to need to come back here, tile, and replace all that. Okay. So it's all important stuff there. And we need back into metal too. We don't really have much. Well, we should. We have a bunch of iron ore here and copper ore. Like, there's no reason why we can't. Why that won't work. Yeah. And then we know that we need to build this air scrubber. Right there. So I think that's going to work. If we can get this flooring built, then we're laughing. Look at that. It's amazing sometimes when you get these guys to actually like concentrate on stuff and get them to focus, like how quickly they can build. It's insane sometimes. Okay, and let's go back to plumbing. Liquid pipe. That's water in. Shoot. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that will work. And then we also got to run power down here. So if this is all done right, if I've done this all right, that should have water going into it. And then those tiles should build. Okay. So according to that, it should be pumping. Okay, and let's go to my piping. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that now. Okay, so that's good. That will start taking care of my carbon dioxide issue. If we give this a quick pause here, because I think this is where we're going to end it here on cycle 49. So let's take a quick look. So we have our power, that's fine, we're doing good okay there. We're definitely gonna have to get something going again. On the power side, we got plenty of iron ore, but as we can see here on the plumbing side, this is going, so we're gonna have to come down here, clear this out, because we don't want this down here anymore. But now we're gonna have to get a pump here. With a pump here, we then need to pump this dirty water, if you will, from here up over, bridge over this, bring it up into the water filtration system. So this is what we're gonna do. We got what, 30? We're at 30 already. So we need to have water. No, where is it? Water. Yeah, it's plumbing here. So there should be the laboratory bridge vial. No, is it under refinement? Yeah, water purification. So this here is going to take filtration medium, which is sand, polluted water, and it's going to output regular water and output polluted dirt, which will then get cleaned up. That's fine. So we can plop this sucker down here, and it will take in the polluted water, which we will bridge from this pump here over up, bridge it, bring it up into here, and then we'll output this into this pipe system and send that good water back down. Actually, no, we can't put it back into there. So we're gonna have to then bring that down and drop it into here, right? Because we want the good water to come back down inside here. And that should be able to do that. And then at some point we need to tap into our endless supply of polluted water that we have around here. Like that right there is another good source of polluted water. There's this source of polluted water here. Like if we can tap into these and bring this water down, then that's another source that we can have to convert into regular water. But I think for now, with this air scrubber, it should start cleaning up this carbon dioxide that we have here, so that we can not worry about it overtaking our base. So I guess that's it from me here on this episode. So this is the end of episode 10. I'd like to thank you for watching. I think we got a good plan here, and we'll see how it comes over the next little bit. And as you can see, we are almost on cycle 50. We got 5 hours and 12 minutes of playtime here, and we are 1/6 of the way to our quest. If we make it to 300, then we're going to double it to 6, and we're going to keep going until this colony dies on us. And no colony is going to die on my watch. So thank you all for watching. I hope you appreciate and enjoy these videos, and we'll see you next time. Take care, have fun, and breathe safely. Goodbye.